All right.
Bright morning, bright moments of the day.
Crow Girl is here. She says, "Hi Hal, hi Caleb." Hello, Crow Girl.
Good morning. Good morning.
Uh,
Every good joy in life to you, because life is a gift. Squeeze it. Do the things you want to do today.
Oh, that's good to hear, because boy, has this been a frustrating couple of days.
This is part of my education. In the permissive will of electricity and the unbegin beginning and sustainer of all life, I've had an educative 2 days in which I have been kicked off of the AOL because I must have made a mistake, and so they said you can't use it anymore. They punished me, and all day yesterday and today they kept saying to me, "Well, we're sorry, we have to protect security, and we also, you have done something wrong." Well, I said, whoever turned that switch, some switch had to turn to say that I was offline.
Right.
And I've been offline.
Yeah,
2 days.
so 2 days and hours and hours and hours of phone calls.
Oh, but I appreciate you sharing my burden.
Oh.
You always need someone to share your burden with.
You know what? I do feel better now that you're here. You know that you're just saying this is one man's education is another man's burden. I suppose another way to think about it.
All right.
So,
but I've learned to speak Indian English in the last 2 days.
That's true. So why don't I'll tell people what happened. So I think what has happened is you, as you should, like to share your words with your friends and other people. So you send out emails to people.
Yes.
And occasionally you get addresses that are wrong.
Oh, I have a lot of them that are wrong, and then I have to go in and erase them.
Right. And so I think maybe somebody got an email that didn't want it, and maybe they complained about you. And so they told AOL, like, oh, or maybe you sent too many at once or something like that.
Yeah.
So they said, because it said you have a terms of service problem. So they stopped you.
Yes.
They closed your account, and so the next time you tried to log in, it said, no, you need to talk to our customer service department and kind of reinstate your account.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So we do that. We call in to check in, and they ask for a security question.
Yes.
Which we have no idea what the answer is.
Yeah.
I don't remember everything.
I don't. My wife may have subscribed to this.
That's true. Maybe.
I think she did. She's hiding on it when she's in heaven now. Carol, give me an answer.
And we think it's, I mean, it's tough to get through to America Online's customer service, but it's even tougher to get a call to get through to heaven. So we can't ask her right away what the question is. So then they say, okay, well then what are the last 4 digits of your billing method?
I gave them that, and my bank. They said phone your bank, and I phoned my bank twice, and I'm in good shape, and I have lots of money for an old man. Right. And I'm just happy as can be, but it's all, I prepaid for the last 8 years. So
it's automatically being pulled from an account, but because the account it's a bundle between Time Warner and AOL, we pay Time Warner pays AOL. Yes. So AOL apparently doesn't have the right number on file. Like they keep saying, oh, go talk to your financial institution and ask them and get the number, and so we call the financial institution and they give us the number, and AOL says, nope, that's not it, go talk to your financial institution. We've done that between the two of us 6 times.
Well, but all day yesterday, about 8 hours, I enjoyed it, but it tested my character. Could I do it without getting increasing my blood pressure?
This is like, it's the digital, it's the AOL version of the Book of Job.
That's right. That's right.
So,
and I'm in good shape because I have been able to share it with you.
I only used 1 curse word on the phone. So we're now logged in using my account through your computer because, you know what, I think the only solution that they told us that would actually work, well, one, they said call your financial institution and ask them what your old method of payment was.
They knew that I paid by cash, by check for a while. But they also, my bank did know what my old credit card was, but they could not give it to me.
The old credit card that was on from the same account, though.
Same account.
But this gentleman at a call center in New Delhi was telling me that my bank would know my old method of payment for AOL, and I was like, how? That makes no sense. I mean, what if if I go from one bank to another bank, and now my new bank knows my old bank information? That sounds that scares me if it's true. So
it scares you, it is. But someone had to tune me off and turn me off. And she says, no, we can't do that. It's there, and it's in red ink, and it says, in a matter of security, and you are here, so forth. You can't use it. We don't know who you are. We have no way to identify you.
And we can't even cancel the account. So the only thing that we can do right now, this is our hands are digitally tied. All we can do is stop payment. We just made a payment a few days ago, but
yeah,
we can
they
stop.
got it. She said we paid it last week.
So but we can't access. We can stop payment, and then in a month, we'll get a notice saying you haven't paid, and then we'll get another notice saying you haven't paid, and then they'll shut off your account, and that's all we can do. And then we can start a new account. So we're gonna lose everything.
Okay.
Unless we can.
That's all right. Nothing in the past is important to me. It's all gone. It's all right. Because I was thinking today, if I died this week, what would my children and grandchildren do when they come in with all this stuff? Excess baggage. They'd throw it away. They wouldn't do it. Except for a few of the pictures you would take.
That's right.
And now I got to learn to throw all my paper away and be ready to... And that's going to be hard. I've thought about it. See, I have 4 files there. They won't mean a thing to any of my family. Therefore,
I guess that's a good way to use it. Look at it. Okay, so we'll look at this as like we had a digital fire.
Okay.
So what maybe if people will watch this once we in a couple days, once we get our back online, we'll tell everyone to send you an email.
Yeah.
And that way we'll start to rebuild your address book.
Well, I have several that says John's friends, and I don't know who they are.
Well, we're gonna have to get them again because they're stuck in the machine and we can't get them.
Okay.
Wonderful. We'll see. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, we'll
in the permissive will of whoever organizes the laws of life, this has come to me, and it's my turn. This has never happened before in the history of my 10 years working on a computer. And it's been challenging, but I haven't been able to squeeze anything good from it yet.
That's true. I agree. So maybe we'll have to just dig deeper to find the goodness. But as long as we're here, and we did get online, and Crow Girl is here with us, and we're going to be taping it for an archive for the people that are not here.
Thank you.
So actually, let's do a Hug Nation first.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to grab ourselves by the shoulders.
I'm thinking of the people who have written in. Nearly 100 people have said something to Grandpa Caleb, and I appreciate it. Thank you. And to mind, reaching out across, and I just know this earth is flat, like Tom Friedman said. You're there because you told me you were there. Thank you for writing.
And we feel you today, and we squeeze our shoulders, and we believe and feel that we are squeezing the shoulders of all of you out there. We squeeze Crow Girl, and we squeeze people that we saw in the halls today, down the street from us, across the country, and across the world. We squeeze that body as a representative of all the human bodies, the one united human family, as we hug them. And then we feel those arms squeezing us, as not our arms, but the arms of all of our family.
Hug.
And we just sit in that hug, that embrace, that universal embrace between all the brothers and sisters on this planet. Just try to think about our oneness. Feel their pain, feel their joy, empathize with one another.
And thank you for letting your mind reach to my mind. We're just more than high-grade animals. We got this power to will and to choose and to accept and to think and create. I still bow before the miracle of touching you in this way.
Happy Hug Nation. Thank you for joining us. Uh-oh. And we will plan on seeing you next week. Remember to feel that love. Remember what Grandpa said, that sometimes it's all part of a lesson. So that's a good reminder. We will see you next week. We love you. Happy Hug Nation.
Thank you. Oh, that's fun. I love you. I appreciate your sharing this experience with me. It's been a crazy thing.
Oh, man.
And it's part of my education.
Woo! This has
Thank
been
you.
a crazy one for sure.
Yeah.
P.S. The next day we had 2 phones going, one phone with the Indian call center and one phone we got some tricky number to fraud control. Finally got someone in the U.S. who could make judgment calls. We convinced them who we were, and they got us all set up. So Grandpa's back online, the world is great, and send him an email to caleb@shikels.com. SHIKLES. Mwah!